What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I know you're probably tired of this Will Smith, Chris Rock debacle, and so am I, but when you're in the celebrity niche, unfortunately, you keep kicking out what's hot. And if you really look at this, Will Smith has been ridiculed. Very few people have come to his defense. And, you know, even Will Smith has now apologized to Chris Rock. And he says this: jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. He also said violence in all forms is poisonous and destructive. He also apologized to the Academy and to the attendees and things like that. Let me talk about this, because one thing is black men. We don't get many times to make a mistake. Will Smith is 53 years old. He is not a young man who is 25 or 18 or 19. He is 53. Okay? And I understand that everybody can have a bad day. But my mom was always telling me when I was a young kid, do not write a check that your ass cannot cash. And see, what Will Smith did is he wrote a check that his ass couldn't cash. And let me just say this, in my own life, I have been very upset at situations, upset at people. I've been dumb enough to allow my temper to get the best of me. And what I end up doing is saying things I'll end up regretting later. At the time, I don't give a damn because I'm upset and because I'm mad and because I'm pissed off and I need to say what's on my mind. And do you know what? That has cost me so many opportunities in my life. I would be further along today if I had just learned how to maintain my composure. Because one thing I've learned in life as a black man, as a man in general, situations will come in your life that you will not like, but you have the ability to respond in your own way. Let me just tell you something I'm talking about here. I've been in Africa, coming here 4 to 5 years. I've been to many countries. I've done some pretty big projects for people here in certain sectors and stuff like that. I met some nice people, but then I've met some people where I've had to pick my battles. There's a particular time here, I was going down the street and the guy asked me for a motorcycle ride. And anyways, I know the prices of how much it costs. So the guy took me literally about 500 or 600 feet. The guy tried to charge me $2, which is about 7,000 shillings here. And really it's no less than 1,000 shillings. So I was arguing with the guy like, look, bro, I know that it's 1,000 shillings. Why are you lying? And the guy was insisting and and if it had been like 2 or 3 years earlier, I would have told the guy, fuck off. I'm giving you 1,000 shillings. But then that could have been a bad move, because you know why? Like, sometimes these little motorcycle guys are in gangs, and you might be saying something and get away with it that day and cause a problem for yourself tomorrow. And you know what? At that point, it was easier for me to just give him the money. It didn't make me a punk. I just said, bro, I'll never, here you go, bro, it's fine, but I'll never ride with you again. Have a good day. Gave him the money. I went on about my way. And it taught me a good lesson. It taught me the next time, either you walk all the way or you make sure you get an understanding of how much things are. Didn't make me hate Africa. It didn't make me hate anything. It made me, though, understand that I was in control and that it wasn't worth it. I was on my way to work. I'm going to make 1,000 times more than what I gave him in that day. And I'll make most likely 100 times more in that day than he will see in 3 or 4 months. Not to be mean, but that's what it was. I'm not going to endanger myself or my life over something so stupid. And that's where we're at. But I to be real, at 53 years old, you would expect that Will Smith would understand that. You literally just won an Oscar. And then you pick this time to be pretty much a dumbass. When it's something that you can deal with yourself. And I want to tell black men this all the time. A lot of battles are not worth fighting. Okay? They're just not. If the battle is not you getting some money, the battle is not you taking care of your family next day, if it interferes with that, it's probably not worth fighting. Okay? You need to live to see another day. And many of us as guys, we have people depending on us. You know, it's bigger than just you or what you want to respond to. Especially some of you black men who have kids, you have a wife, you have a mother depending on you. I am too valuable now to be tripping off of stupid shit. I just am. I'm too valuable to people around me. Okay? I have a community that I want to do things in, that I feel that I can contribute in America. I have a global community I want to contribute in. Okay? There are things that I want to do for myself. And I cannot be, and you cannot be, out here being worried about something that's stupid, especially if you're going to regret it later. Even when you have arguments with women, you know, sometimes that's one of our biggest pet peeves. Woman's doing something to you, you know, she don't want to come kick it with you, or she pisses you off. One of the worst things that we can do, I'm going to tell that so-and-so off. It's best to just leave it alone. It's not even worth it most of the time. You tell some people off and then you say something that's really mean and rude, even if they're in the wrong, it makes you look like you're in the wrong. And you might not care right then and there, but it's just not worth it. They are not worth it. And what Will Smith in his position and Chris Rock wasn't worth it. Okay? A lot of these people are not worth it. It's different if a man is like, you know, threatening your family and all, but he's just not worth it. Okay? And if he's just not worth it, you leave his ass where he belongs. It's easier to cut people off who are just worthless to you. Not getting out of your body and getting into it. That's how some guys get killed in the streets. Dealing with somebody who you don't even need to be talking to because they are worthless. They don't even mean anything to you, and you're talking to them. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I am out.